What's up, y'all? It's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Now, the last time I left you guys, I told you guys to appreciate where you are to understand exactly where you're going. What do you have for us lined up this time? Life Aspects, Visionary Rose. What should I call you? Nah, but for real, appreciate where you are to understand exactly where you're going. You can call me Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. You can call me Visionary Rose. You know what I'm saying? Call me Nah, but for real, appreciate exactly where you are to understand exactly where you're going. Now, what did you guys think about the poem? Try to do a little something differently, you know. Woo, y'all, I did that at like, what? It was early in the morning when I did it, you know. In the morning, when I rise. In the morning, when I rise. No, I'm playing. No, I was just playing. But for real, when I did that, y'all, appreciate exactly where you are to understand exactly where you're going. Now, what is part two? Because you said to be continued, Life Aspects. Now, part two, the motion we intake. Now, in this poem, you're going to meet a young girl who's intaking so many things along the way, along her life journey. She's intaking so many different things you wouldn't even imagine. Probably some of the things that you have intaken along the way. Her motion was different. Her drive has changed along the way. So many things has happened along the way. And she has a visionary friend to help her out along the way. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. I love you guys in this Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. The motion we intake. The motion we intake, you see on this journey, you see we are not even close to even understanding what our journey really is and how can we intake it. Well, I did tell them, visionary, to appreciate exactly where they are to understand where they're going. Now I want to let them know about this motion of this young girl. Yes, I am. Okay. So you guys, visionary, you know, sometimes you have to, you know, how can I put this? And she's very swell, you know. She's very a swell person, and she's slow to speak, but oftentimes she's quick to react. She wanted you guys to know that the motion that she intook was not the right motion for her. What is it? Visionary, if you told your story, they would not be able to see you, my friend. Wait a minute, slow down. Gosh, she's very catty, you know. She's around. She's, I don't know. But listen, this motion that we intake, you know what I'm saying? This motion that we intake, because you see, we have the depression of the motion that we intake. We have the recovery of what we intake, and we also have the grinding aspect of it. We also have the emotional, the mental, the physical, the slip-ups, the mishaps, the judgment, the correction. Oh my God, and the list goes on and on and on. But the motion that this young girl has intaken has, oh, what has it done? The motion that this young girl has taken along the way, although she has dealt with so many things along the way, she still strives to keep her head still high. No matter what is up against her, the odds may try to come up against her, but she yet still remains to beat the odds. And this motion that she has and taken along the way on this recovery journey, nobody knew about this recovery journey. Nobody knew exactly what was going on. And even if they was on the outside looking in, they were still trying to figure out what's going on. I can't see it. Either way, even if I had told you, you still couldn't even see it if it was from a better view or a clear view. Now, let me just pause for a minute, because this motion that this young girl has taken along the way, visionary, you was there when it came down to that correction. You know, it was hard for me to intake that correction. And this judgment. Oh, the judgment The judgment that this young girl has been taken along the way. Some were from the people that she said that she loved. Some were from the people that said that they love her. And some were from the people that didn't even know her. Visionary, it was the judgment for me. This intake that she hasn't taken along the way, she has chose to be on this journey all by herself, to understand that no matter if she goes forward, backwards, right, or left, she still has to intake this journey and be on a positive motion. 1 second. Visionary is talking to me. What's that, visionary? Okay. Visionary said, understand that this life is not going to always be, you said a bag of chips, right? Yeah. She's like, that's how she speaks. She said life will not always be a bag of chips, but it is exactly what you make it. And to understand on this journey of who you are, you have to understand that you have to go through some things to find out exactly who you really are. Your experience shapes you into who you really are. Your dreams will come true only if you put the effort in. You see this young girl on this motion to intake, she got kind of sidetracked along the way, was not really understanding the transformation for her was so real. She didn't even understand her life was spinning around and around. The motion she took. The motion she took along the way. The motion that this young girl has that she wants to share along this journey, you guys. I will be sharing my story with you guys. Stay on this journey with me as I turn my dreams into reality. Thank you, guys. And it's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. It's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. I love you guys.